All right, we're going to do it once more.
Good afternoon and welcome to Good Morning 30A. I'm Red.
And I'm Julie.
And we are here. We have a great show today. And more animals.
Yes.
Although, yes, animals is correct. This is Susan Lavelle, and she is the director of the Emerald Coast Wildlife Refuge. And she has brought with her today a very special guest. This is Landlord the Gopher Tortoise.
Yes.
How's it going?
Fantastic. Landlord is happy to be here.
I can tell.
You might wonder why he
scooting all
just
over.
keeps moving. Yeah, he's had fun exploring the studio. He was a rescue from a busy street corner in Fort Walton. He had a burrow out on an empty lot there. It's the gopher tortoise's job in life to dig and dig and dig all day long. They have sometimes 7 or 8.
Which is why he's doing
They
this.
visit, yeah. He loves to walk. And remember the story of the tortoise and the hare?
Yes.
The hare went all over the place, and the tortoise stayed with the path and won the
Slow and
race.
steady.
Yeah, and he does love to walk. He had been struck by a car, evidently. Previously, he had some repair done to his shell. Today, we do the repairs in a little bit more sophisticated way, but he is known as a waif, which means a gopher tortoise that has been removed from his natural native habitat, and the bacteria that they carry is particular to their clan, so to speak. So the Gopher Tortoise Council determines that their best option is to retain an animal like this in captivity. He's a fantastic animal ambassador.
So he will, as we discussed before we started the show, what you're saying is that this animal, if you tried to relocate him, he would not survive because he needs the bacteria from the area that he was, in which I jokingly said, you're not going to return him to a busy street corner.
That is correct.
Something like that.
You're
Anyway,
very smart.
So
he may survive. What he would bring with him, though, to another group of gopher tortoises is a bacteria that they're not able to handle. And so he could actually cause other tortoises to become sick and not be able to fend off
diseases.
Oftentimes upper respiratory disease is what these guys suffer from. So he is great at digging burrows. We take him out on our out wilds to different places, and he immediately looks for a spot where he can start making a burrow, and kids love to see this.
So how far, like, if they burrow, but they stay kind of in an area, like, do they have a certain distance that they go, and then all of a sudden they go, okay, well, I've gone far enough, I have to go back again?
They go as far as they need to, and usually it's about 6 feet down, kind of a diagonal drop. And you can recognize a gopher tortoise burrow if you take a walk in the woods. They like the sort of the pine flatlands, and the burrow will be about wide enough for a guy like this to get into, turn around right at the apron or the opening of the burrow, and they can go 15 feet or more in a direction. What's neat about the gopher tortoise, and the reason I brought him today, is because they're also a keystone species. When they dig that burrow, it is home to up to about 300 other animals, 300 other species, I should say.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So that's why he's called Landlord.
Correct. That's how he got his
we
name.
got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's
I
all.
was just thinking because,
No.
that he was Lord of the Land.
That kind of is. So now, what does he what does he eat naturally?
Naturally,
We
he
were
would
teasing him with
love-
lettuce stories earlier.
Yes,
but
I know. You were tempting him. He does love any of the fresh, the young, tender shoots that come up. Controlled burns are actually advantageous to animals like this because after the burn, that's when a lot of the fresh greenery comes up. Obviously, he eats what is growing on the lower part of the land.
Unless he's got a ladder we don't know about.
Yeah, that's right. And so those are the kind of things he loves. He loves to eat. Gopher apples are something that he loves. If you come across them, he let me know.
What is it, a gopher
Those
apple?
are little whitish fruits that gopher tortoises just love to eat. They're succulent.
They're just in the ground.
And these guys don't really drink water. They get their water from the plants that they eat. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk some business now.
Yeah.
No offense,
Coast
Landlord.
Wildlife Refuge.
Tell us about how your organization is supported, if it's fundraising, if it's donations. Do you have an organization that collects money for you? How do you assist?
We rely on donations for the most part.
Okay.
The kindness of the community and the people who bring animals to us, it's not surprising, and we're so thrilled every time somebody comes and brings an injured animal to the refuge. They write a check, they give us cash, and that is all 100% used toward.
Well, and I know we've done a
guys.
couple of fundraisers together,
Yes.
so I know that happens too. So if folks want to get involved, if they want to give you money, or if they want to bring you animals, or if they want more information, or if they just want to help, tell us how they do that.
We would love you to call the Refuge at 650-1880, 650-1880. I would love to talk with you. We do have a really great gala coming up in November, $75 a ticket.
Okay.
You know, for people who want to volunteer in some way, a lot of folks would love to get hands-on with the animals and really make a difference that way, but not everybody can do that.
Right.
And one way that they can help is to support us through these fundraisers. Our haunted house is coming up in October, but what is right around the corner that I'm very excited about is our summer camp. It's going to be
Just
at
gonna
Harbor.
say, it's summer. It's got to be something.
Summer camp
Uh-huh.
at Harbor Walk Village.
Oh,
We'll be
okay.
there all summer. We bring the kids to the beach and do some exploration out there. We bring animals from the Wildlife Refuge, including this guy, and we usually actually do a tortoise race during our summer
Yes.
camp.
Now, do tell us about
Against the
that.
hair?
That sounds so exciting.
So much fun, and we can't help but choose sides. Some people really love Landlord, others love our African spur tortoise named Julia. And
Julia.
we make a little
Sorry.
racetrack. We put a very tempting plate of food at the end of the racetrack with some nice strawberries in it. They love red things. And we let them go. And the kids are all cheering them on. Go, Landlord,
fun is
go,
that?
Julia.
Yeah, how cool.
Now, is there still time to participate in
sign
the
up,
summer
yeah.
camp?
Yes,
You're
there
here.
is.
And the same phone number, or is there a website
Same phone
as
number.
well?
It is on our website as well. You can definitely contact me by email. It's on the website. We have spaces in the summer camp. It is really geared towards kids who are interested in animals, maybe who want to be a veterinarian or marine biologist. We do a lot of marine mammal activities in the camp. It is a blast and our favorite time of year. The other place that we do the camp is at our zoo in Crestview.
Right, okay.
Been open about 3 years up there, and that is a place where we have rescued exotic wildlife. So animals that have been in a circus or privately owned, either illegally or maybe improperly cared for.
Which
have
is
now-
more often than
Yeah.
not.
Yes, it is true, and
Wow.
they have a good home with us. The zoo is a fantastic little venue, sort of a hidden jewel. It's very shady and peaceful.
And that's, you said it's located up in Crestview.
Yes, it is, right
Okay.
off of Highway 90.
All right, and is it year round?
Yes,
that you're
year
there?
round.
Well, I mean,
We're open every day
obviously.
except for Mondays.
All right,
Cool.
so if anybody wants to come up and visit the zoo, they can do that as well if they're not,
Yes,
you know, especially if they don't have little kids and they don't want to do the camp.
that's right.
Does the camp run all summer
Yes, it does.
through August?
Yep, through
okay.
the week right before school starts, and then people are ready to.
Which school?
Yeah.
Atlanta
there
school,
yet.
local school, St. Louis school, they all start a different day. But anyway, all right,
Okay.
well,
Well, that's
contact
awesome.
Susan and find out information if you're interested in doing the camp and finding about the gala, finding out about
just
the
go and
gala.
visit the zoo.
And go visit the zoo. That sounds, we'll have to do that.
Yeah, I know, that does
Because we
sound
wanted
like
to go to the zoo. So we said we could go to the zoo, fix their windshield. Anyway. Anyway, I have to
Landlord,
ask one more question, which
Okay.
we did not get to, but we spoke about earlier. One
Yes.
more question. This is a gopher tortoise.
Yes.
Oh, right.
And you corrected me when I said turtle, and you said tortoise. Okay, so what is the difference between a turtle and a tortoise?
Well, we consider land animals
okay.
like this tortoises, and ones that have water as their main habitat are turtles. But correctly, we should say that all of these creatures, the tortoises and turtles, are terrapins. That is a
Go Maryland.
animal that can
Right.
that can be in land or water. The true turtles in our environment are the sea turtles. They are 100% dwelling in the water, except for coming to land.
Except for when
lay
they
To
come
lay eggs, right.
Yes, to lay eggs behind the fences. That's another story. Susan, it was awesome.
That is.
Thank you so much for bringing
Oh,
Landlord with
Landlord,
you,
what
and
a
I feel
delight.
like I learned a ton.
I know. It's
Good.
great.
Cool stuff.
This is
All right,
sweet,
guys,
sweet
stick with us. We've got
animal.
another wonderful guest with us today. We'd like to thank a couple sponsors. Can you think of them?
Dinner. Yeah, Dinner Keller, right? Okay, and Aesthetic
Clinique.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's good.
Oh,
Anyone we should throw out there?
Modern Air.
In Modern Air?
Okay. So you didn't tell me about Modern
I
Air.
didn't know either. Okay. All right,
didn't
stick
need to bring
around.
my
If you
fans
need to find
today,
us,
that's
find us on
why.
Facebook, find us on 38.tv. If you want to contact any of us to be on the show or give information or critique.
Find out more about somebody. Huh?
Just email anyone at 38.tv. Anyone at 38.tv. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be back.
You will be. Thanks.
I said it right. I didn't last week.